Now, we all know that the folks at Projet Montreal have a sense of moral superiority, and they really do think they know what is best for everybody, and they really don't like to listen. Now, the decision of La Mairesse de Montréal to postpone Halloween is just dumb, and she was overreaching.
But that's not what's worrying me. It's how to do it. These things must be done delicately.
Kids have trick or treated in bad weather for as long as I can remember. That's part of it. And at the end of the day, it's the parents who will make the decision on whether their little goblins will go out, certainly not the mayor. What's next? Moving Christmas? Too much snow for Santa? Maybe everything is movable and subject to the whims of the mayor and her nannies at Projet Montréal. Politicians should stay out of the weather business unless there's a clear and present danger to life and limb. They manage to screw it up every winter, resulting in peril on the streets and sidewalks because the crews should have been out when they weren't. Now, sometimes the strangest things stick to politicians. It's what people remember, and this may indeed come back to, well, sorry for the pun, haunt Mayor Plante. We know what is good for us, and Halloween is the last day of October every year, like it or not. And now, from dumb to dumber, Quebec has decided to raise the age of legal pot consumption to 21, the highest in Canada. In the year cannabis has been legal, the sky has not fallen. Things are pretty much the same, except for the regular lineups at the Soviet-style government cannabis stores. Raising the age now doesn't make much sense. That horse left the barn a long time ago. It will just give even more business to the black market suppliers. Experts tell us that pot use can be harmful to teenage and young brains still developing. Maybe efforts should be made to explain, educate. Interdiction just won't work.
I think it's kind of dumb. Honestly, I would ask if they're gonna upgrade the age for people to buy alcohol. Also, I mean, who are they kidding? People who are 18 are still gonna smoke.
I suspect this has more to do with CAQ ideology than anything else. The laxest drinking law in the country, but the strictest pot law. Dumb idea. It won't work. Hey kids, drink up, but don't light up. But miracle of miracles, I have finally found something I like about the CAQ. It has been a long time coming. Parking, hospital parking. Now, the attendants in the booths should be wearing masks because right now it's highway robbery. But the government has decided that people going to hospitals for whatever reason are probably stressed enough, and $24 a day is just way over the top.
This is very important. Some people, they have to go very frequently to the hospital for chemotherapy, for hemodialysis, for instance, and other treatments.
So soon we will get the first 2 hours free and lower rates overall. Can't argue with that. Now, CAQ, how about that Bill 21? But the news comes as a new report finds that English-speaking Quebecers are not getting the health care they need in English, even with cheaper parking. Now, the problem is particularly acute for older non-francophones. It says anglophones still face language barriers in their daily lives, especially in healthcare. This, of course, is not new. Despite pledges from governments, past or present, the situation really is not getting better. Face it, it's not a high priority item. Where are the access plans that were promised years ago? Who will ever forget what Premier Lucien Bouchard said at the Centaur Theatre? When you are in pain, you may need a blood test, but you don't need a language test. Well, words, just words and platitudes. The report from the National Institute of Public Health is welcome. Maybe it will help change a critical problem for hundreds of thousands of Quebecers. Although, as I said, we aren't high on the list of priorities for the CAQ. And maybe a real first step would have been to publish the report in English as well. Or would that have been too much to ask in a time where Bonjour Hi is considered an affront to the sensibilities of our leaders and their minions? I'm Barry Wilson. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And if you like what you see, please share it. And don't forget to check out our weekly poll on Facebook. We want to know what you think.